buongiorno.
I can hear you a little bit. Sounds better. As he said, I'm Master Sergeant Ortiz. Tell you a little bit about myself real quick. I'm a 173rd Sky Soldier.
Sky Soldier.
82nd Airborne Division Soldier. And that was it. That accumulated to 18 years of my career, jumping out of airplanes. I thank God every day that the Army and leadership convinced me, and I was accepted to come to recruiting with USAREC. It is the pinnacle of my career. We are the face of the Army, and it has been a true honor to serve with you Army soldiers. I'm here today to talk about the Precision Retention Program. The word precision means precise. We're going to keep the best quality soldiers and leaders in our formation. In the last 2.5 years since I've served here with the 6th Recruiting Brigade, we started with the Alarak. Who remembers that? Yeah. We went to QSP, QMP. We're looking at NCOERs. The Army is changing very quickly. We're reducing the force. Those who perform at a high level, which is everyone in this room, should have no worries, right? I'm here to tell you that you have to stay proactive, and like your battalion commander says and your sergeant major, you have to maintain that. One mistake can cost you your entire career. One mistake, one awful decision. And we're a team. And I didn't do this by myself. I didn't become successful in the Army by myself. I've made a couple of errors, which I call them lessons learned. But to my left and to my right, male and female, serving this country, have saved my career, especially here in USAREC. We all know that sometimes there are RIs, right? Investigations. But when you do the right thing, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. You have to start looking at your career very closely. I want to thank your battalion commander, sergeant major as well, because statistically, we have no issues in Seattle. We're the best, even in retention and reclassifying soldiers. And that's a true testament to your leadership involvement, your counseling, your professional growth. At this time, if you have re-enlisted, please stand up. If you re-enlisted one time in your career, I want you to stand up.
It's gonna be everybody.
Yeah.
How come you're videotaping? Because he asked me to.
Basically, a high percentage
It's his camera.
have re-enlisted, right? It's a good visual. Now, if you're a 79 Romeo, I want you to kindly take a seat.
Right.
Well, someday. Yeah. Hey, look at this.
The 79 Romeo is an extremely important role. And I'm pretty sure you noticed the process of becoming a 79 Romeo is very difficult, more now than ever. So those currently serving, no matter what your MOS is, you're serving, but the 79 Romeo in recruiting, obviously now called the center leader, am I correct? Very, very important. You're gonna hold everything together as far as quality, bringing civilians in and introducing them to the United States Army. Very important role. Now, the remaining personnel that are still standing in front of me, are you ready to raise your hand again? That's the question. And you cannot hesitate. The window of opportunity really starts today. There is no magical window. I hear it all the time. Is it 15 months, 2 years out? You don't have time to waste. Which leads me to my next subject, the in and out calls, short MOSs, application MOSs. If you know you're in a stagnant MOS and you're not being promoted, I would say within 4 to 5 years, you really need to take a good look in the mirror, ask for help, which is okay, and that's what I'm here for. That's what your left and right is here for. No more excuses. I hear it all the time. By the time packets come to the office at brigade level, and then I contact the soldier, there's a little bit of excuses. I should have, could have, would have. No more excuses. Now, if you have 10 years of active federal service and as a staff sergeant, remain standing, and everyone else sit down.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Still standing. A staff sergeant with 10 years of active federal service. You should be the most motivated soldier on the planet.
Next to Sergeant Tony.
And I'll tell you why. Because you're about to receive a paycheck for the rest of your life if you do the right thing and raise your hand. If you don't know, you already put thousands and thousands of dollars away in a 401k plan, which is a retirement check. So if you decide to get out, you're literally giving away a lot of money. And we all know we don't get paid enough for what we do. Most of us in this room didn't join for the money. I know I didn't. So if you're a staff sergeant with over 10 years and are already indefinite, go ahead and take a seat. Go on, be the lone survivor. You still got a few out there.
You're not going to get started really fast now.
And I'm not here to put you on the spot. I'm not here to put you on the spot. Your battalion commander, sergeant major, and your leaders care about you. It's a tough decision to re-enlist. It really is. It's a tough decision. At this point in your career, you really need to make that decision before the door is closed. The Army continues to make these policies to make it harder and harder on us. I'm already sure that the policies are changing to get civilians to become soldiers as far as qualifications. So you can have a seat at this time. I'm going to be here for the next 48 hours. I got one of my high-speed soldiers, Sergeant First Class Uzalak, in the back. There's a reason why we came in uniform. I got a cool polo shirt. I just decided to wear the uniform because this uniform is coming off in 180 days. Which leads me to the closing. It's very important you take advantage of the Transition Assistance Program. I started 2 years ago. I didn't even know I was going to retire. I talked to my family and I said, well, let me start doing my research. At the time, it was called the ACAT. Everybody knows that. It changed, right? Soldier for Life. Oh, the Veteran Affairs has broken links. But I'm telling you right now, we do have a lot of great programs with the Transition Assistance Program, and we're putting everything on the table. And I made a conscious decision, deliberate attack on becoming a civilian. But I will be an Army soldier for the rest of my life. Help? I do want to share the high notes of my transition. I took advantage of a thing called Skills Bridge, which ties everything I've done in the Army, and it's tying it in with corporate America. It's called Skills Bridge. Once you apply for Skills Bridge, you're literally going to become an intern. So my last 90 days, and I've already been accepted to become an intern for my last 90 days. Now, you can't just pop smoke. You still got to be accountable with your leaders, and you got to plan things and put it on a calendar. Like today, I'm still doing online courses while I'm doing my transition assistance program, and I'm physically here in Seattle. So it can be done. You just got to plan it with your leadership so we don't miss out on making the Army's mission. But at the same time, you can transition out the Army and become that successful civilian, just like you've been doing the entire time in the Army. Everybody tracking? Prepare to copy. My personal number, and it's been this number, it's going to always be this number. So even when even when I'm out the Army, if I get a text Maybe I can help. I don't know. It's 702-755-5054. I will be in Las Vegas for the next 9 months. I'm retiring in Florida, and I have a timeshare in Vicenza, Italy, in a little town called Altavilla. So if you ever go to Europe and you email me, I'll make sure that door is open for you. It has been a true honor to serve with the best army in the world. I wish you all the best of luck, and take care, and God bless.